messed up. It's not called honey sriracha. It's called maple sriracha. Sorry. All right, let's do this. Today I went to Wingstop. And I am so hungry, so let's get started. I didn't do the shall we shall yet because I don't have the food in my hand, but yes. For flavor gets its wings, but I got a whole sandwich. Ain't nothing wings about this. Oh, the bag's sticky. I'm smelling like this because I got Voodoo fries. I don't even know if Voodoo fries is gonna go with what I have. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. Guys, I have not done a car mukbang in so long. I kind of missed it. I did. I can't even lie. Like, the house is cool, but sometimes the cars... This is why the car is fun because this setup is so easy. Like, if you can get past the nerves of, like, people walking past, driving past, maybe or maybe not, they'll be peering into your car, especially if you don't have tent like me. And it's like, what the hell is this girl doing? No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If you can get past that... I mean, you know, and it's been like, what, 2 years? So I think I've long... Well, for the most part, I've gotten past that. The fear of, what will people think of me with a camera talking to it while I eat and try foods? But yeah, if you can get past that. All right. God darn it. I hate when I, like, subconsciously lick my fingers because there's, like, sauce on it. And then technically I kind of tried it, like, kind of. I didn't try it really good, though, okay? So I still don't know what it tastes like all the way. I just tasted like something sweet. But what I have today are the Voodoo fries, of course. And then I have the honey sriracha chicken sandwich here. So yes, this is what we're looking like with the honey sriracha chicken sandwich. Got the pickle on there. Okay, that's cute. I'm probably gonna like spread it a bit more evenly. But yes, it smells sweet. I asked, you know, the person who rang me up, I asked him, is it good? And he said, he had a thick Atlanta accent too. And he said, I don't know, I haven't tried. I'm butcher. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's really bad. I'm gonna keep trying though. I don't know. I ain't tried because it's a little sweet. He said it smell a little sweet. That's what he said. And I was just thinking like, okay. But no, he is right. Just even smelling it alone, it smells pretty sweet. It really does. But I like sweet. I like spicy. So let's try it out, shall we? We shall. I don't even know, like, where to start. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna start here. I messed up. It's not called honey sriracha. It's called maple sriracha. Sorry. Now that we've gotten that mistake out the way. What helped me remember that it's not called honey sriracha, it's maple sriracha is because it definitely tastes like maple syrup. Like a spicy maple syrup. Yes. It is a little too sweet for my taste though. But it's really, really flavorful. And I do like the heat that sriracha is bringing. The heat is perfect. Perfect. I just wish it wasn't so syrupy. Now for my favorite. Anything for Voodoo fries. Always yes. I asked them to go a bit lighter on the sauce though, just so they don't go as soggy as quick. So worth it. Those who don't know what Voodoo fries are, it has cheese sauce on it, it has ranch on it, and Cajun seasoning. This is some pretty messy stuff I got, and it's pretty sad because especially Now, I don't know why. Maybe there's an wipe shortage for Wingstop. Because sometimes that happens, like, with supply chains. But with something this, you know, saucy, it's a pretty saucy guy, you know? There were no wipes. They did not have wipes. Like, I asked, because I checked my bag before I left. I didn't see wipes. I asked for wipes. They said, oh, we're out. I said, God darn it. But, on the bright side, I had wipes in my purse. I just remembered. So. I hope Wingstop never goes out of business, because if I can't have Voodoo fries anymore, I don't know what I'll do. I suppose I could try to remake them, but I don't know. So, story time. I don't think it'll be much to tell, though. But I don't know, like, the thing about filming and with how minutes work when you film, it feels like a small amount of time, but those minutes add up. And the next thing you know, I'm editing like a 40-minute video, trying to get it down to, like, not go past 20 for you guys. But I don't think this will not take 40 minutes. There's no way. There's no way. Unless I keep interjecting myself like this. Okay, story time. Boom. I went to a NBA basketball game. And I just look up. I look up. I bless up. I luck up. That's that. So I've only been to NBA basketball games 2 times in my life, and 2 times it just happened to be I got the courtside seats, and so that's because I luck up and I bless up. That's it. That's just how it happens. So first time I went, that was years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, something like that. That was when Vince Carter was playing. So that kind of helps you, like... No, I'll give you a little timeline. Like, right before he stopped. I think he retired, didn't he? I think. I don't know sports like that. Please forgive me. But yeah. So I went with, an ex. His uncle is a pretty big contractor here in Atlanta. So... not all the time does he go to the games. So it's just like, when I'm not going, whoever wants to go, you know, y'all can just go. So, that's how I went the first time. And the seats were pretty nice. I was like maybe like 7 rows away from the actual physical basketball floor. But no, that was still really cool. This time, my second time, I went, my friend, she called me up. She asked me, was I doing anything for Saturday? And I told her, no, I wasn't. I actually just got done being, like, really sick, though. I got, like, I guess food poisoning. I have no clue. I have no clue what I had, but my gosh, like, that night before, all the way until, like, the morning, I was really sick. But she called me like a week before, so we already planned this out. So I had to pull myself together. Because she said she got Employee of the Month at her job. And with that, they gave her tickets. And her boss, like the CFO, he'll like give, you know, like whoever pick whatever game they want to go to. And yeah, so she chose basketball game, Hawks basketball game. What was it? Hawks versus Miami Heat. And she chose that game. And then, yeah, so she asked, did I want to go? And I said, yeah, let's do it. So we went, me, her, and 2 other gals. And it was so fun. And the seats were even better because we didn't sit in the very first row. We sat in the second row, but that's really cool. Like, we're like right there. The cameraman was in our section a lot, and it's like, it's so funny because we're never going to see that footage because I don't even have cable to see that game. like, at all. I want to say just timeout. In real life timeout. Like, not basketball timeout. Like, real life timeout. Timeout. Because scale from 1 to 10. I want to tell you how spicy this is. Scale from 1 to 10. I think the Cajun seasoning from the fries, too, is also, like, help building up that spice. I'm going to give this, scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give the sandwich a 4. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll even say 4.5, but what I do know is my nose is a bit runny. And that's why we have to do the timeout thing. So, timeout. Okay. Time in. We're back. So, my friend, she almost got hit in the face with a ball. Like, we were that close. Like, it's fun, but still, like, my nerves are kind of bad. Because it's like, man, if they miss that catch, you can really hit in the face with a ball. Imagine. But no, it was so much fun. We got to go, inside, like, where they have the other food court at for people that sit courtside. Real fancy. They got a chef in there. Real nice. If you ever get a chance to go there, the handles in the bathroom were decoration. You got a bush. It was really cool. And then, like, halfway through before the game was over, Lil Boosie showed up. And I'm not getting hit with copyright infringement. So, he's a rapper. I can't tell you that. I listened to him all throughout middle school, high school. My favorite songs by him, Who Do You Love? That's a good one. Bankroll, that's a good one. Betrayed, Set It Off. If you know Set It Off, that's like one of his like main hits. But if you don't, Independent, him featuring Webby, Independent. He even teaches you how to spell independent in there too. He got hits. Wipe Me Down, that's another one that, like, radio knows. So, Wipe Me Down, Independent. Those are, like, the main ones. But, yeah, if you want to look that up, then you're like, you'll know. Because if you didn't know, you're like, I don't know who that is. If you look it up, then you'll be like, oh, I know. But, no, he's really popular in the hood community. And it's so funny because, like, half my friends didn't know who he was. Like, one of them, she was like, is he, I know him, he's a comedian from Instagram, right? And I'm like, but I mean, it's different cultures and different backgrounds, you know? Because she's from Guatemala. And I'm not going to say I'm from the hood. I mean, I started out being from the hood. But, I don't know, at a pretty young age, I did transfer over into the suburbs, so. Oh, that's a lot. Boosie is hood famous, is what I'm getting at. So he showed up. One of my friends was like, is that? And I was like, no. We gotta address this. He was sitting, like, right in front of me, too. Like, in front of me, like, 2-3 seats down, maybe something like that. Like, diagonal from me, for sure, though. So all I did, I just leaned forward and I said, excuse me, are you Lil Boosie? And then he's like, yeah. I can't even do it. I can't talk like him. This is terrible. I told him, I just said, I loved Betrayed. And he was so sweet. He said, thank you. And you're really pretty, too. And I said, oh, thank you. And I said, we should get a picture after the game is over. He said, all right. Really cool. He was super funny the entire night. Like, the stuff he was saying, just about being mad. You know, like, that the Heat were winning. Like, him even telling, like, the referee, like, come on, man. We both OGs. Don't do it like this, man. It was just, like, so funny. Because he was really getting, like, frustrated with the ref. I think he was drinking. Why do I think that? Because he did say, I'm drunk. He did say that. So I guess I don't think I know. But I mean, maybe not. But I mean, he did say that. And he was like just being silly, saying, everybody in this section drinks on me. But it's funny because the drinks were free. Alright. I'm I had them like, will I post it? Maybe, maybe not. A quick like clip. I'll put it at the end. I'll do that. But yeah, you know how in songs they talk about diamonds dancing like that? I knew diamonds sparkle, you know. I knew that. I knew diamonds shine bright like a diamond. I didn't know it did that. My gosh, it was like, it was a light show. I'm not even over exaggerating. I was just so amazed. Like, I didn't know diamonds could do that. I was like, it looked like it was programmed, like flashing lights. It was insane. Like, diamonds do that? Diamonds, what? Near the game, like, while it was ending, it was maybe like 1 minute, 47 seconds left. He was getting so frustrated that, the Hawks were losing. He just left. He couldn't even take it no more. He just left.
Another beautiful day at the Krusty.
I'm out. You think I'm about to? I'm not watching this. Look, I'm tired of it.
So, of course, like, oh my gosh, I meet a lot of people down here, guys, and do I ever have a picture for it? No, I just have my word. So it's like people just have no choice but to believe me or to not believe me at this rate, because all I got is my word. That's it. But that's that. Whether he came or not, it was still such a fun experience. What's your favorite sport? Comment below and let me know. I don't want to take a time out and say, like, chicken quality wise, I feel like they don't have the best chicken quality here at Wingstop. I feel Chick-fil-A, obviously. Popeyes, surprisingly, I mean, not surprisingly, they're a chicken joint. I mean, but hello. But like the chicken quality, I hope y'all can see it. I wish y'all could see it so bad, please. I just feel like how like the white meat, it doesn't look as good as Chick-fil-A's quality as Popeyes. But no, it's pretty decent though. I also just got a bad patty. When I get this particular maple sriracha, again, no, it's too sweet. He was right. I think so far I have not found a favorite Wingstop chicken sandwich, and they have so many flavors to choose from. I hate to say it, but I'm full. But no, this was well worth the wait. I wasn't very hungry earlier because I had a jalapeno bagel, and I put some avocado spread on it. It was really good. But it took me a while to get hungry. So I was like, I'm just going to clean my bathroom until I feel hungry. So that's what I did. See, these wipes coming in handy. Shout out to Wet Ones. Because you never know. Rate it. See, you thought I forgot. I kind of did. I can't even lie to you. Scale from 1 to 10. The sandwich. Gets a 5. The Voodoo fries get a 10. Yeah. How much was it? I don't know. I never got a receipt. Am I really not looking at the prices? Oh! Yeah! It was 11 something. There it is. What are the combos? So I don't know how much the sandwich was by itself, but it's saying $8.49. That's what it's saying. So yep, that's how much it was. And then $11.44 was the total. That was the 11 something I was talking about. So yes, that is how much was it. That's how much it was. I know I have the receipt. $8.49 for hold on. $8.49 for one sandwich? I gotta look this up. How much is the sandwich alone at? Nah, we gotta look this up right now. Okay. I was gonna say now that can't be.
Oh no,
This can't be.
$5.89 is the sandwich. $5.89. I don't know if you can see it there, but $5.89 is how much if you just want to get the sandwich alone. I don't know where all the extra cost came in at though. Now that I'm thinking about it, beats me. I hope you liked this video though. If you did, well, whether you did or whether you didn't, comment below still and let me know. Are you going to try the Maple Sriracha Chicken Sandwich or the wings? Or if you already have. And don't forget to like and subscribe, where I put out new mukbangs every Monday. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye. That's like a breeze on my face. It's like a breeze on my face. Hey, 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 like a breeze on my. Oh!